Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Washington, D.C. has again been shaken up by a firing. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. A lot's been going on at the Department of Justice under the leadership of Attorney General Pam Bondi, who I think has done a fantastic job. I still want to see the Epstein files, but I understand there's a process for that we're going through, but I think she's done a fantastic job. And yesterday, she fired a paralegal, and high-ranking paralegal. As this mad leftist went into work, she saw a National Guardsman, and she proceeded to flip off said National Guardsman, and then went on to brag about doing it because, wow, you're so tough. You're so tough giving the bird to a National Guardsman who you know really can't do anything to you. You're such a beacon for the community, such a pillar of the community, so strong. These people, I think a lot of them are 1960s hippies that are now elderly but still want to be hippies. This woman was obviously older, and now she's out of a job. Pam Bondi sent her a letter dismissing her, and it reminds me of the charges they've pressed against the guy who hit another National Guardsman with a sandwich from Subway. And they couldn't get a felony charge on that, so they're going with the misdemeanor, which can still land him a year behind bars. And these two cases really correlate with each other, I think, in the fact that they're not taking this anymore. You're not going to be abusive to the people who are protecting all of us. They deserve our respect. You may not agree with their mission, hippie, but they deserve your respect. After all, they're what keep you free. You complain, you worry about democracy so much. These are the guys and girls who uphold that democracy. And if you want to get technical, we're a republic. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
Democrats can deny it all they want, but our nation's capital, well, it's a much safer place, and that's thanks to President Trump. There's been nearly 1,300 arrests since the start of his National Guard surge in Washington, D.C., 9 gang members busted, and 50 homeless camps cleared, but the president can only do so much to fix the crime. A D.C. grand jury refused to indict the infamous hoagie hurler on felony charges. The former Justice Department employee seen on camera throwing his sandwich at the chest of a federal officers. But even D.C.'s Democrat mayor, well, she's given Trump props.
We greatly appreciate the surge of officers that enhance what MPD has been able to do in this city. This is what we think in just a couple of weeks of experience has worked. Having more federal law enforcement officers on the street. We think having more stops that got to illegal guns has helped.
Trey, I want to go to you first on this. My initial reaction, I've seen Judge Jeanine on TV talking about this. Obviously, they decided to go maximum penalty or maximum charges of this guy. A part of me says I kind of want to live in a country where you don't get indicted for a felony for throwing a sandwich at somebody. Like, a part of me says, okay, I'm okay with that.
You know, Joey, I prosecuted successfully someone for throwing an iced tea cup at a DEA agent. Not a glass, not plastic, paper cup. I think you send the message, even if you don't get an indictment, that you're going to have to hire a lawyer. You're probably going to have to post bond. You're going to have an unsettling 2 weeks, but we're willing to lose even to protect cops. I think it actually sends the right message. Now, look, it's